One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek.
Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Not too particular there, just happy to clear it away. And a throw-in to come. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. He's lost it. Abdi. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Real chance. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. And the emphasis is on creativity. But they dealt with the threat posed. Well, we simply had to feature him today after he broke the club's goal-scoring record in his last appearance.
Well, he's got the record, but he's such a good goal scorer. I'd expect him to add a lot more to his tally. Starting today, what a talent he is.
Now he must favour the cross. Can he convert? What a save! So the corner played into the box. Well, he'd love to have that delivery back. Oh, really careless. They might be in. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
An effective challenge. It's with Santos. A foul, but advantage played. Kara. Losing possession a bit easily. Good ball over the top. A long way out. Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
Not smooth in possession. It's with Santos. Well, good run and good ball control. Really good build-up, but no end product. Now with Tan. Abdi. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Well, the header was respectable, but the goalkeeper always seemed to have it covered. Well, successfully cut out. Afolabi. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Winter. And defending as a unit. A really good pass. Real chance. Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Andrade. Really good challenge. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Delivering it into the box. And a struggle to get it away properly. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Well, getting close to the half-time break, and the visitors find themselves behind. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, where there's been too many negative passes. If they can get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
Fine cross into the middle. And stopping the danger. Santos. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Winter. What can he do with it now? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here.
Yes, lads.
Options in the centre. Perfect challenge.
Up the threat.
Well, making considerable progress with the ball. This might have potential. This corner could be useful to them. Let's see about the delivery. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Well, another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. That's a good pass. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Must be. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller.
Come on, boys. Proud of my future team.
He's lost it. Getting forward. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, he failed to get it away properly. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Beck. Ali.
Go on, Mike Hunt.
Possession one. It is a decent looking attack here. Played into the box. Did well to clear it away. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Over the touchline for a throw-in. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. Trying to pick out a teammate. It hasn't come to very much. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. But he could run onto it here. Oh, could be a chance. Just couldn't get it through. Defending of the highest class to stop him. It's with Santos. Perfect challenge. Andrade.
Go on, Born Laid and get it in, boy.
Well, no stopping him. And a useful cross. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? Well, that is going to go down as an own goal by the keeper.
Oh my God.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline.
I'm feeling relieved.
Excellent ball over the top. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. And a throw-in forthcoming.
Well, they're creating chances. They now just need to take one of them. Mind you, what a save that was.
And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Now sending it in. Danger averted for now. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Afolabi. Jan. Now with Tan. We're getting the ball forward. Oh, it's cheeky! Well, well, well! How much...
Yes, Hunt, you lovely man. The destroyer is ready.
Do this. If I do this, can you hear me?
Oh yeah. If I do this, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, Cal.
Oh, lovely.
I don't think it's fucking. I can hear you like 3 times. So I can hear you, and then I can hear me.
Yeah, innit?
Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner as always is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Distributing it well. And danger averted. Well read. That's a good-looking ball. This attack looks highly promising. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper. Could play it in. Goalkeeper's ball. The cross delivered too close to him. Well, there was never any doubt we were always going to be highlighting him after his exploits in the last match, breaking the club's goal-scoring record.
Yeah, what a goal scorer, but I'm sure there's still a lot more to come from this player, including today maybe. It's a remarkable achievement.
Oh, he's gone for goal! Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Delivering it. Oh, good save. Excellent header. Clearing it away. Will he finish? In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. One 0 then. Yoon. Hagen. Possession one. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? He must finish! And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Taking care of business defensively here. A really good pass. Well cleared away. Kowalczyk. Timely intervention. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Great block. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Effective piece of pressing. Possession given away, unfortunately. Decent position. Now veering in field. Crucial piece of defending. Well read to ease the pressure. Now, who can he play it to? Good idea. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
And the right place to cut out the pass. Can he play it in? Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Good technique displayed. And it's played into the centre. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. But no discernible advantage, and quite rightly, free kick awarded. And he's hit it with authority! Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. And a struggle to get it away properly. That's a good ball. Well, possession ceded. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. And that'll be offside. He continues his run. Well, at first glance, you would think a strong possibility of a red card. Let's see. And this ordering off could mean the end of their push today.
Well, there's no way back now. He's really let his teammates down here.
And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here it is again. He's alive to the situation. He makes good contact with the ball.
One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And if all goes to plan, they can progress to a promotion match. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, Derek, it's certainly in their hands. If they can get a draw here, a promotion match will be theirs. They just need to put in a good performance. It won't be easy, though.
Afolabi. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Textbook defending inside the box. Jan. That's a high-quality pass. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, it works like this. Breaking the club's goal-scoring record brings you attention.
Yeah, what a goal scorer. But I'm sure there's still...
Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. And over it comes. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. They've given it away. And Kone has it. That is tackling of the highest order. Well, you can't blame him for taking it on, but lacking the accuracy required in the end. Goal kick here. And nicely over the top. Good distribution. Moving forward effectively. It might be the moment to get them ahead. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Jan. Has eyes for goal, and it's come off the keeper. The fist of the goalkeeper. The referee has given a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, it still could be dangerous. Nicely blocked. Lejeune. Great ball over the top. And defensive play to be applauded. Under real pressure here. And a no-nonsense clearance. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Afolabi. Well, that took confidence. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And he's fired over the corner. And stopping the danger. Well, he could run onto it here. And the flag does go up offside. Working so hard to win back possession. And fed forwards. That's well blocked. Really getting stuck in.
Cowboys.
Winter. Targets available, cross comes in. Still not clear. That is a tackle and a half. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, offside by rather a lot. Jan. Oh, good vision. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. Good weight on that pass. Surely! Oh, commanding goalkeeping.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely. Released it nicely.
Not good enough.
And passing it through. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Doing well to keep possession. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway here into the second half. Promising pass. Lot to like about that pass. Lejeune. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Can he finish this? Pretty comfortable piece of defending. And a tidy challenge. Janssen has it. Trying to open up the defence. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Well read to put an end to that attack. Well, they've given him too much space. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Take it away. Afolabi. Kowalczyk. That's a good pass. And he's gone and scored to level it again. So back underway. One goal apiece here. Lejeune. Nicely cut out. And cutting it out. Kone with it. This looks promising. Cleared away. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Must be. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation.
Well, the stats back up what we've seen so far. Some good attacking football, chances for both teams, and plenty to enjoy. Let's hope for more of the same.
Lejeune. That's a good-looking ball. Well read to win possession back. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
We're going to have to wait and see the extent of this injury because his foot was trodden on in that last challenge. So we'll have to wait and see as just to how serious this is.
Cheers, Jeff. The clearance wasn't decisive. Takes the shot. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, great vision. But they're not being allowed to continue. It's offside.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the pass, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
And continues his run. And there's the feed into the box. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Well, great read there to intercept. Well, still pressing for a goal here. Opportunity, and not cleared away properly. And the danger cleared. Can't miss, surely. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Need to get back quickly here. And they're still in with a shout, thanks to the keeper just then.
Well, that's a really important save, but can they get back into this match? I'm not sure they can.
Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. It's there for him. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Ball retention so important. But just like that, possession changes hands. Jan. Kara. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. Can he put it in? Oh, late drama here. All level again. Incredible scenes.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure. They really have controlled this game.
And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart? And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And how will they fare in this, their first test of a promotion match in the division? Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Yeah, thanks, Derek. This should be a good game. So far, they've done really well to be in this position. Now they need to put in another decent performance. It's a big game for them.
It's with Ribeiro. Da Silva. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Promising pass. Well, that's how to do it, inside your own penalty area. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, a very important record broken last time out. You're looking at the club's new all-time top scorer.
Yeah, what a great achievement, but he won't want to stop there. He loves scoring goals, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come from him, including a couple more today.
Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Abdi. An effective challenge. Now can they make something happen? Excellent strike! Determined defending. Well, great read there to intercept. Good high press. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking it to come, you would think. Distributing it well. He'll have a go here. Well, the keeper made the save pretty easily in the end. Well, they've lost the ball. A really good pass. And it will be goalkeeper's ball. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Abdi. Afolabi. Wawrzyniak. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? That's a good pass, and they could do damage. Just cleared away in the nick of time. And it's in! 1-0, they've breached the defence. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Tang. Really good challenge. Let's fly here. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? And it's played into the centre. Not messing around with that clearance. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Abdi. Afolabi. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Might really be able to trouble them here. Oh, a fine block. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. That is how to apply the pressure. Di Carvalho. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Emnes. Well, the pass not finding its target. Abdi. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Kowalczyk. Jan. Abdi. Working so hard to win back possession. And he has options available. That's a lovely ball. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Good through ball. This looks interesting. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Ibrahim. Emnes. Winning back possession. Afolabi. Emnes. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Will he finish? And a fine stop. Who can they pick out? Got to get rid of it. Oh, that's a really good run. And the cross goes in. No-nonsense clearance. Excellent block. Will this corner bear fruit for them?
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Well, when it comes to a volley, everything has really got to be spot on, and quite simply, it wasn't that time.
No, and I think that's a waste of a decent opportunity. He just didn't connect with it properly, did he?
Perfect tackle. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Not smooth in possession. Abdi likes to run with the ball at his feet. A fine reading of the situation. Ibrahim. That's a good-looking ball. Played into the centre. Well, it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Winter.
Well, the hosts have dominated the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes and have played some really lovely football going forward. But they must now make it count and get themselves in front.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. Just cutting off the supply. Lefebvre. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Oh, good vision there. It comes to absolutely nothing. 20 minutes to go. Oh, he's given us away. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Couldn't keep the ball. Can they forge ahead? Nicely saved. And with play having stopped, a chance for the referee to go back and hand out the caution. Let's see about the delivery. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And smuggled behind for the corner. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Ibrahim. It is a decent-looking attack here. They've won back possession. Can he finish? No way through. Well, you just never know about chances near the end. You've got to be opportunistic. Well, this keeper did his job to begin with. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Clean challenge. Abdi. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. Afolabi. Retaining possession proving difficult. Now can they counter clinically? Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And a throw-in it's going to be. Possession given away, unfortunately. Well, tremendous block. Wawrzyniak. And slipped through beautifully. And what a magical save it was. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? I'll tell you what, that is really top-class defending. Abdi. Chance here. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And if everything falls into place for them today, we'll be talking about a promotion party. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, this could be edgy, it could be nervy, it could be exciting, but what...
He might be able to make it through. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Can someone get on the end of this? And putting paid to the danger. Cross blocked. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And that is how to beat your opponent. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. This attack looks highly promising. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, we simply had to feature him today after he broke the club's goal-scoring record in his last appearance.
Well, as you mentioned, the record was broken last time out, but expect more today. This is a player that's hungry for goals and has the ability to keep scoring them.
Smuggled away. Maher. Delightful pass. But he drifted into an offside position.
Well, he just thought about the pass for a fraction too long, and that's why it's offside.
Well, giving the ball away. Ahmed. Into the advanced position. Oh, surely. And saved by the keeper. Playing it in. And cleared away. Crossing opportunity. He's got to clatter it away. And easily intercepted. That's a well-struck pass. Fine cross into the middle. Excellent block. Who's going to get on the end of it? Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. And the cross into the middle. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Oh, great defending. Running with the ball confidently. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, spot on with that challenge. Winter. Getting forward, but the danger averted for now. The supporters want to see him have a go. Tan. Crossed into the penalty area. And an effective clearance. Well, good run and good ball control, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. Afolabi. He fancies it. Will this corner bear fruit for them? Now sending it in. It hasn't come to very much. And a long way out. Well, the keeper made the save pretty easily in the end. And the problem not completely solved. And in the end, no damage done. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. They just cannot seem to keep possession today. And that's a corner. And over it comes. Maher. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Must take the lead here. Nicely blocked. Nice weight on the pass. I'll tell you what, that is really top-class defending. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And putting paid to the danger. Very alertly winning back possession. Now relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. Targets available, cross comes in. A goal on the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And possession changing hands. He's in behind. Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
Will he play it in? Spot on with that tackle. Well, no way through. Committed challenge. Afolabi. Couldn't keep the ball. Ahmed. Now, who can he play it to? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Opportunity in the wide area. Afolabi. Teammates in the middle. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. Good movement. Electing to shoot. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic...
Mike Hunt on top, I love him.
Untidy on the ball. This is looking threatening. But the danger averted for now. Maher. Lopez. Top-class defending. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And losing possession. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Half-hearted clearance. Timely intervention. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Well, it fizzled out. Ahmed. Schultz. Really good build-up, but no end product. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late, and he deserved a booking for that.
Afolabi. And the cross goes in. And the danger is averted. A really effective shielding under pressure. How about the cross? Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Almost at full time, and I'll tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
And quick thinking defensively. Being pressed and pressed high. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Abdi. Afolabi. It's a weighted pass. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that
One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch.
He's in with a chance. And the ball is loose. Well, nothing comes of it. That's very effective, good high pressing. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And teammates to play it to. Well, not a great cross, making the goalkeeper's job rather easy. Wawrzyniak. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Good idea. Well, the decision is offside, and he's bound to be a bit disappointed.
Well, he's actually made his run before his teammate had control of the ball, and that's why it's offside.
And it's played into the centre, and they deal with the threat this time. Can they trouble the opposition this time? And no way to sugarcoat that one, Stuart.
Well, sometimes it's worth having a shot from distance, but he never really set himself to hit that cleanly.
He's in control of the situation. Promising looking ball. Well, he moved into an illegal position.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the through ball, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
Really getting stuck in. Afolabi. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Kara. Corner awarded. And there's the delivery. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Appear to be in two minds. Superbly read and executed. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
He landed really heavily on his shoulder then. You can see the discomfort he's in. But he's a tough guy. I think he'll carry on.
Cheers, Jeff. Pretty simple for the keeper. Hassan. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. And offside it had to be. Crystal clear. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, they need to get tighter. And he's broken free. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Afolabi. On the offensive. Winter. And moving the ball nicely. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Will it be? Reading it well. Well, defenders having to cover up. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Really nice ball. Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Well, couldn't bend his run and the flag went up. And great work to confuse the defender. And possession lost there. Wonderfully weighted pass. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Good looking cross. Oh yes! Dispatching it with aplomb. Wonderful goal.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
That's a good-looking ball. Opportunity. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Well, as you can see, that's a great half volley. He controls it so well. That could have gone anywhere.
So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Distributing it well. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. And we will have just one additional minute. Nakamura. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. And still dangerous. And he read it really well. Fine save. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. I must say, this looks promising.
Chelsea, here we go.
So now a corner. And over it comes. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. The crossbar got in the way. Struggling to get it away. Well, trying his luck with the header, but too much elevation. Well, not great on the accuracy front. Goal kick here. And nicely over the top. And defensive play to be applauded. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here.
Well, the visitors have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It'll be certainly no less than they deserve. They just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third now.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. "30 minutes to go then. Pulls it back. Oh, did so well to deny him. And over comes the corner. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Oh, a tremendous block. And fired against the crossbar. Good bit of defending. And losing possession. Well, he's certainly not alone. Joe. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Crucial piece of defending. Showing a real will to win the ball. Into the final 20 minutes. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Crossing into the middle. Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Well, a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. And a long way out. Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Untidy in possession. Afolabi. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. And a throw-in it's going to be. And just like that, they've given the ball away. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And easily cut out in the end. Level pegging, but can they change that? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Afolabi. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Decides to shoot. Well, hit with power and almost the right precision. Nakamura. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? It's got to be! Well, it might still work out for them. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. Well, it still could be dangerous. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Making progress. Spot on with that tackle. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here. They can... Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Kara. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Moving forward effectively. But the danger averted for now. Well, it works like this. Breaking the club's goal-scoring record brings you attention.
Yeah, what a goal scorer. But I'm sure there's still a lot more to come from this player, including today maybe. It's a remarkable achievement.
And it's with Da Silva. Afolabi. And he read it well. Gao. Plenty of room for the Internacional attack. And a good-looking ball. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Afolabi. A very good tackle. Will he play it in? And thumped away. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Really good diving save. Trying to pick out a teammate. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Kazim. Read it superbly to take back possession. Kowalczyk. And he's in. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. So 2-0 now. Rami. Well, great read there to intercept. Kowalczyk. Takes it on. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Playing it in. Making sure nothing came of it. Brilliantly blocked. Blocked again. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. An alert intervention. Afolabi. Gao. Space for Internacional out wide. Sato. Rami. Did really well to get through. He's blocked it. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? He'll have a go here. But the goalkeeper didn't have to work quite as hard as I thought he might initially. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Cordoba. Afolabi. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment! Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Determined defending. Well, a really good run. Good-looking cross. And there it is! And no wonder she's off celebrating. Abdi. Kowalczyk. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Rami. Well, showing good vision. Could play it in. He'll take this on. Well, it wasn't quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. How could he take them on and beat them? But timely defending when it mattered. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. It is to be a throw-in. And there it is, the referee's whistle, thus closing the book on the first half here in Wales. Well, the ball moving again, and Internacional need to lift themselves. And the right place to cut out the pass. Kazim. He could pick out a teammate. Well, the cross that time completely overcooked. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Afolabi. That's a well-struck pass. Well, successfully cut out. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Afolabi. And plenty of room in the wide area. Crucial piece of defending. Well, she thought she might have got away with that, but the referee rightly going back and brandishing the yellow card. Clearance needed to be better. And an astute piece of defending. Internacional could threaten on the flank. But quick thinking defensively. Afolabi. Patient build-up at the moment. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on! So continuing with the action, Internacional just 1 behind now. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Cara. Winter. Well, he's lost it. And defensive play to be applauded. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Now can she pick out a teammate? No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. "20 minutes to go. And the ball back with Internacional now. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Oh, he could finish. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And a throw-in it's going to be. Abdi. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Can she find the right pass? And crossing towards the far post. And cleared behind for what is going to be a corner kick.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, it's gone in! A significant deflection, leaving the keeper flummoxed. On to Tan. It's with Larsson. Takahashi. Late in the game here, and they know what they've got to do. That's a routine take. Not a great pass. Rami. And support available. And delivered into the box. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Not great distribution from the keeper. Afolabi. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. And offside. And a fine tackle. Rami. And we will have just one additional minute. Wawrzyniak. Afolabi. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game.
Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Okada. Can they take advantage? Well, there's an example of how to press high up. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Delivered into the area here. And he's clear as lines. Options in the middle. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. Well, it works like this. Breaking the club's goal-scoring record brings you attention.
Yeah, what a great achievement, but he won't want to stop there. He loves scoring goals, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come from him, including a couple more today.
Good ball over the top. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Lot to like about that pass. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. The delivery. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Afolabi. Couldn't keep it. Good distribution. Can he finish this? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And there's the delivery. Well, it still could be dangerous. Untidy in possession. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Oh, mistake by the keeper. Marquez. Okada. And he knows he must thump it away. Abdi. Okada. Really good block. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. And a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. And he clears it out of harm's way. Well, they've lost the ball. Okada. Pressure applied. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead. Wawrzyniak. Winter. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. And easily cut out in the end. A deep delivery. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Now sending it in. Well, he was under pressure, and maybe you could tell that by the header, which wasn't the best.
Well, he wasn't first to the ball, but the defender certainly made the header more difficult.
Now with Tan. So approaching half-time, and the visitors have a bit of work ahead of them. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
The verdict is offside here. Keeper not concentrating. Oh, that's a really good run. Is it going to be? Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Popov. Well, options at the back post here. Nicely blocked, but he's got to get rid of it. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, good save. Corner kick played in. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Going short. Delivering it into the box. No-nonsense clearance. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Now, who can he play it to? Defended it well. Popov. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Kowalczyk. Okada. Popov. And a fine tackle. Oh, what an opportunity! And the keeper will happily collect that one. Couldn't keep the ball. Okada. Well, possession ceded. And a good-looking ball. Can they slot it home? And a simple clearance, a good one.
Well, I don't think they've been at it today, but maybe, just maybe, that great save will inspire them now.
Breaking at pace. And begging to be put away. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
Lost possession. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Okada. Popov. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Good bit of closing down. Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. That's useful play. And a touch of finesse. Oh, good work by the keeper. "20 minutes to go. Well, good idea, but just a little bit too much on the ball. Can they forge ahead? And now they can exhale with no damage done.
Well, he's got himself out of trouble there. That was a poor error by the goalkeeper.
Tan. Afolabi. And intercepted it. Popov. Okada. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? And beating the defender. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Now can they counter clinically? A delicious piece of skill. Foul there. Free kick awarded. So much focus within the team and completely focused on winning the game now. Decent looking pass. Really incisive defending. And a creative look about this. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Sound piece of defending. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. It did look on for them, but not to be. And threading it through. He might be able to make it through. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Palmer with it. Well, getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
And they have possession again. Miles from goal. And so the final whistle here. The And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, Derek, I think this will be tense, but they know a good performance and a victory will give them access to a promotion match. It should be an interesting game.
A really good pass. Winter. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Feeding it through. From a long way out. Oh, what a goal! A tremendous strike. Hard to believe that he elected to take on that shot. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, let's take another look, because this is a special goal. He's so far out when he strikes it. He couldn't have hit that any better.
Kara. Afolabi. Well, spot on with that challenge. Promising pass. Afolabi. And Real come away with it. And he's made the run. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Great effort to keep that one in play. Kara. Afolabi. And cutting it out. And foul it is then. Could be dangerous. Iago. And well positioned to clear. Trying to open them up. He's just got to continue his run. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Not messing around with that clearance. Now, what can they do from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. Running with the ball confidently. Will they get themselves level here? And fine goalkeeping. Well, far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. Alves. Alves. That's a good ball. And easily intercepted. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Attacking possibilities for Real. And quick thinking defensively. Afolabi. Kara. Well, patient passing could be the key to bringing themselves level. Well, the danger was on, but just a fraction offside. Well, successfully cut out. An effective cross. And a goal to level this contest. All even. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. It's with Novak. Iago. Mori. Unable to keep the ball that time. Cordoba. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? But quick thinking defensively. Useful looking position, you've got to say. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And with that, the move comes to an end. And a goal kick to follow now. Released it nicely. Well, the pass not coming close to hitting the target. Not a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Jalal. Alves. Well, he's certainly not alone. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Opportunity in the wide area. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Alves. Well, no stopping him. The first half here comes to an end. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Still work to do. To jump in front. In it goes at the second time of asking. But the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment.
Well, when you look at this again, there's two things wrong defensively about this. First of all, the goalkeeper should not be parrying it into a dangerous area, and the defenders have to be sharper to get to the knockdown. It's not good defending all round.
Iago. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Has eyes for goal. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, just look at the bend he puts on this. It's good technique and perfect placement. That's a top quality finish.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Nicely cut out. Alves. Good ball over the top. Cordoba. Beautiful pass. Well, it would have taken perfect technique from that sort of range, and that was less than perfect.
Not a good decision from him. That's a waste of possession there.
Jalal. Good through ball. Kara. On to Tan. We're getting the ball forward. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. The ball back with Real now. "30 minutes left for play. And play halted, free kick given. Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
Afolabi. Oh, this is looking promising. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. And easily intercepted. Alves. Mori. Can they get in behind them? And the flag has gone up. Offside. Well, great read there to intercept. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. "20 minutes to go. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Real. Well, that one has promise. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. Well, he's gone into the referee's notebook.
And he can't be surprised. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
And a long way out. Well, the free kick fired too close to the goalkeeper. Cornejo. Iago. Jalal. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Fine cross into the middle. Can they slot it home? Oh, that is extraordinary! True athleticism to make contact in that fashion, and it's one of the finest goals you're ever likely to see. Simply stunning. Abdi. Wawrzyniak. Afolabi. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Well, couldn't keep it in. Take it away. Kowalczyk. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. But quick thinking defensively. Afolabi. Well, no stopping him. And in the right position to read it. Iago. Well, almost at full time, and this is not really what the home fans had in mind. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts as always.
Well, it's certainly been exciting, but can they find an equaliser here? They've created so many chances throughout the game, but they just need the ball to drop kindly in the box from a cross or a set play. It's going to be a frantic finale to this match.
Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Delivered into the area here. Oh, late drama here. All level again. Incredible scenes.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect. And then just look at the finish, Derek. He reads the flight perfectly and absolutely smashes it beyond the goalkeeper. There's just no stopping that.
Mori. Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? Takes the shot. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. What can they do from this corner? The minutes ticking away in this game. Well, really stout defending there. Off the line. It comes to nothing in the end. And the final whistle. At the end of the game, the two sides cannot be separated. But what will the home fans...